And we're back with more of Mark with Animal Care Services. Mark, let's get right into it so we don't waste any time. How can the community of Victoria help with the stray dog and cat problem we have here?
First thing is, let's spay and neuter anything that doesn't need to be having puppies. You know, a lot of these dogs that are coming in are not purebred dogs. They're not, you know, anything that's needs to be having puppies. We just had a dog come in this weekend that had 10 puppies on her, and she's a bully breed mix. I have seen a lot of dogs, purebred dogs, you know, wonderful dogs, working dogs that are spayed or neutered because they do better when they're spayed or neutered. There's a lot of health issues you alleviate by spaying and neutering. And then the other thing is microchip your pet. If you have a pet at home, microchips at the Animal Services office are only $10, and everything is scanned that we picked up. We always want to try to get pets back home.
Gotcha. And if someone were to find, say, a litter of kitties or a litter of dogs, where can they go to drop them off if they can't afford to keep them?
So a litter, if they're neonatal of anything, the best thing is to leave them alone, especially cats. We have a lot of people want to scoop up kittens. If their eyes are closed, they need to stay where they are. You can put some flour around the kittens, see if there's any tracks coming in and out of them. We want to leave them sit and let mama come back. If you're outside with them, she won't come back. But neonatal cats always need to have mom. The chance of them living if they're brought to us are almost zero. We don't have a cat rescue here that will take them, and neonatals are very delicate and they won't last long. If they do find nursing puppies or a nursing mom and puppies, they can certainly bring them to us. We prefer if people could hold them for a little bit to help us out. Right now today we have capacity for 40 dogs, and we currently have 43 in our care. So we're already above capacity for the day.
Pushing it.
Right.
Yeah.
So we have to struggle to find space, but we also have been reaching out to rescues and trying to, not euthanize animals just because we're out of space.
And is that something the city of Victoria has had to do, unfortunately, is the euthanizing of animals?
Yeah, it's, not uncommon for the shelter to be at about 70% live outcome. When you look at Austin, where I come from, it was 97.8 because we were required by city mandate to be no kill, and they raised it to 95%. And a lot of people misunderstand no kill. No kill doesn't mean you're not killing anything. In Austin, they can actually kill for space, they just choose not to. So then they become overburdened with animals, whereas a more common sense approach is we need to look at the behavior of the dog, the adoptability of the dog. Is there a major health issue? Is it suffering? We don't want to keep something around that's suffering if there's no medical care for it. So those are decisions we have to make in Victoria that, to stay, we don't want to kill everything that comes in, but we also have to be reasonable, and we have to understand that there's some animals that just don't have any other option.
Absolutely. And I have to ask, so there's this big debate going on between shop or adopt, and some people are very against shopping for dogs and very pro adopting. What is your stance on this as an Animal Care Director Services?
I am very, very much a pro adopt. I have numerous dogs of my own. All of them have been rescues from somewhere. I have pigs, pet pigs that were that we fostered through Austin that ended up just becoming ours. I have cats that are, everything I have has been fostered, or we called it foster failure. I call it foster success when somebody keeps a dog. But I have numerous animals. I have dogs, horses, pet pigs, goats, cats, and dogs, and all of them are animals that needed homes.
Okay. How many dogs do you have? Sounds like you have a lot.
I do. Right now I have 10 at my house. I also
10
yes.
dogs. Oh my goodness.
But I had to take one in this week. A friend of ours that passed away left some animals behind, so I'm holding her dog until her niece can get here. But I also have fostered a lot of dogs. I've done hospice care with dogs that they're going to die. They have cancer or something. And my wife and I, we have a soft spot for old dogs, so we've fostered a lot of those through the years.
So 10 dogs. How many cats?
I have 4 cats.
4 cats, okay.
More reasonable on the cats. They're, one's just a decorator cat. She lays around and looks pretty, so.
All right, well, Mark, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your time. And for those watching, don't go anywhere, because up next we hear from Affectionate Arms.